Now let's dive into some specifics around what you'll be facing. The Krayt Dragon. This battle pays homage to one of our favorite scenes from The Mandalorian, where Din Djarin helps the Tuskens and the local townsfolk deal with a terrifying underground menace. There are a number of different mechanics you will need to consider when taking on the Krayt Dragon. The Krayt Dragon has some incredibly powerful abilities that get even stronger when it's enraged. We know some of you can't wait to get your theory crafting hats on, so here are some details that will help you prepare for your first encounter. Note, the features below are still receiving final balance and tuning. Basic. Bite. Deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict daze on them, and daze them for 2 turns. Deal physical damage to all other enemies. Oh. Well, that's some bullshit. Enraged. Stun target enemy for 2 turns. Daze all enemies for 2 turns. Oh, come on. And that's just the basic, and he's affecting the whole squad? Dick. Special one, Acid Spray, aka Vomit. Cooldown 2. Instantly defeat any enemies that are currently swallowed. What? Dispel all buffs on all enemies. Deal special damage to all enemies and inflict defense down, expose, poisoned, speed down, and vulnerability for 2 turns. Poisoned, a new mechanic apparently. Minus 50% health and protection recovery. It's for the recovery? Okay. Can't recover health with health steal. Takes damage each turn equal to 75% of the total health and protection recovered since their last turn for each time health or protection was recovered. What? Hold on. Takes damage each turn equal to 75% of the total health and protection recovered since their last turn for each time health or protection was recovered since their last turn. Okay. That sounds like it does a ridiculous amount of damage, no? Enraged. Defense down, exposed, poisoned, speed down, and vulnerability can't be resisted or dispelled. And that's a cooldown of 2. Alright. Special 2. Swallow whole. Cooldown 4. Swallow target enemy and remove their status effects. The Krayt Dragon gains 20 stacks of Defiance, and its speed is reduced by 25% while an enemy is swallowed. When Fearsome Defiance is removed, the swallowed enemy is returned. If the swallowed enemy is the last enemy, the battle immediately ends. This ability starts each battle on cooldown with 1 turn remaining. What does that mean? This ability starts each battle on cooldown with 1 turn remaining. What does that mean? This ability starts each battle on cooldown with 1 turn remaining? So what does that mean? Even though it says cooldown 4 up here, that when you start, it's really cooldown 1? And then after that, it goes to cooldown 4? Or like, what does that mean? Swallowed. Unit is suppressed. Enraged. If this is the first time... if this is... Oh my word. If this is the first ability used this turn, reset its cooldown. What? How would it even be the first ability used? Well, I guess the Krayt Dragon's cooldowns keep going. It's like everybody's always talking about, don't preload the turn meter. So I guess if he was down to have this move at 0 cooldown, and then you put a new squad in, boop, you could use it right out the gate. Maybe that's what that's all about. Special 3, Burrow. Cooldown 4. Just like the other one apparently was. Gain 20% bonus protection and the granted ability Emerge until it is used or until this bonus protection is removed. While the Krayt Dragon has this bonus protection, it can't lose Defiance, health, or turn meter, excluding from bundles of explosives. Okay. Its speed is reduced by 25% and damage it receives from bundles of explosives is increased by 400%. Okay. This ability starts each battle on cooldown with 2 turns remaining. Enraged. Damage the Krayt Dragon receives from bundles of explosives is no longer increased. Seriously? Emerge. Deal true damage to all enemies, dealing more damage based on the amount of bonus protection remaining. And stun all enemies for 1 turn. Then the Krayt Dragon loses all bonus protection. This attack can't be evaded. Okay, that's cool. Unit 1. Apex Predator. Damage the Krayt Dragon receives is increased by 75%. Whenever the Krayt Dragon is damaged while it doesn't have bonus protection and it doesn't have an enemy swallowed, it gains 6% turn meter. Whenever any character takes a turn, the Krayt Dragon gains 1% in rage. Whenever the Krayt Dragon takes a turn, it gains an additional 4% in rage and 4 stacks of defiance. Whenever an enemy removes turn meter from the Krayt Dragon, it gains 1% in range for each 10% turn meter removed. Man, all these numbers. When it reaches 100%, the Krayt Dragon becomes enraged. The battle immediately ends after the Krayt Dragon has taken 5 turns while enraged, or if all active enemies are swallowed. The battle immediately ends after the Krayt Dragon has taken 5 turns while enraged. Okay. For each 5,000 points earned in this battle, after 50,000 points, this unit gains 3% offense stacking. This bonus increases by an additional 3% each time. Unique 2, Fearsome Defiance. When inflicted with the following debuffs, lose stacks of Defiance and remove those debuffs. If no stacks of Defiance are present, this unit is immune to these debuffs. Fearsome Defiance. Lose stacks when inflicted with the following debuffs. Stun and Fear, 8 stacks. Ability Block, 6 stacks. Daze, 4. Blind, 3. Stagger, 2. Tenacity down, 1. What the F does this do? Fearsome Defiance. When inflicted with the following debuffs, lose stacks of Defiance and remove those debuffs. Oh, okay. No, these are basic versions of the abilities without any modifiers. I mean, I know this guy's a raid boss, but like, he's just, based on this kid, he just sounds way too OP. The basic move is attacking everybody, and then you're putting tons of stuns out there. You're putting tons of dazes out there. He's got fake annihilates, you know, when he swallows an enemy, so now you got 4 characters on your team until he throws you up. But then by the time he does throw you back up, one of your characters is probably naturally dead anyway, so now you still have a 4-man team. He gets enraged and then becomes bionic. Like, what the F? This is going to be a ridiculously hard raid. It's like they took the challenge pit and they were like, yeah, I don't think that's hard enough. Let's crank it up to 20. What the hell?